I'm Morgan, and I'm from Georgia, which is in the United States. I chose Ireland because it was on my bucket list for about 2 years, and I figured I would get an internship and do a job while also exploring Dublin and get best of both worlds. I'm doing my internship with a company called Host Ready. They're in the center of the city center. Basically, they're right in the heart of it. And what it is it's a property management company where we take on properties of people looking to rent out their homes as something like an Airbnb. And we pretty much do all the work in between, whereas it's taking care of cleaning and answering questions from the guest, as well as everything else, booking, taking care of the reservations, and doing everything that the host themselves or the landlord would be doing, and we do it for them. My role would be a few things. I mentioned that we keep up with guests and answer their questions or any problems they have, and we are able to send someone out to do that. So I would be sort of behind the screen in those instances and answering the questions and getting in contact with our handyman or cleaners to make sure this is done. Another job I have is actually talking to potential clients. So when someone wants to rent their house out for an Airbnb, then they would contact us, fill out a form, and then I'm the person that reads those leads, puts together the information, and gives them a call, and decides whether or not our company can take them on. Once we decide to take them on, I will also meet with them and decide face-to-face while we're in their property, take inventory of their property, and then also work out the last details of working with them. And lastly, once everything is figured out, once we have the property, then the last thing is what just the guests see, and we meet them at the property and we check in the guest and get them settled. Currently, I am living in a town called Kilbarrack. It's about a 20-minute train ride from the city center where I work. And it's nice to go home at the end of the day and be a little bit further from the city. I live with my host mother, her name is Catherine, and as well as Catherine, I live with two other interns and studying students. One was from France, one was from Brazil. Unfortunately, the one from France left recently, but the one from Brazil I've gotten very close to, and I've made a new friend, and it's just been an added benefit to working here in Ireland. After work, there are some nights I'll go out to the pub and have a few drinks, eat as well, and then if I'm not doing that, I go home. But on the weekends, specifically where I live, there's a city, a little town not too far from there called Howth, and it's right there on the sea, and they have pubs as well as nice fish and chips areas as well as the market, and I love going there. That's usually on a Saturday morning. That is where I will spend my time. And then if I'm not there, then I will take the train again into the city center, and I've been here for 3 weeks and I still have not been able to explore everything, so that is usually how I spend my weekends. What I like most about my time in Ireland is in whole everything, but to break it down is I get the experience that I wanted as well as getting to travel. And the experience I get here is different from what I could get back in, say, Atlanta, Georgia, because it's just a different place, it's a different culture, and you get to learn so many things at once. So I get to learn my job, I get to learn something that pertains to my degree back at home, but I'm also learning a culture, I'm learning a different way of living, and all these different things, and that's not something that you could get necessarily with an internship not abroad. I also enjoy having new friendships. My host mother is like another mother to me, where I feel like I've been very fortunate to have that relationship, as well as my friend from Brazil now. And that's, again, something I don't feel like I could have gotten if I had not taken the opportunity here in Ireland.